Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. We are the Schoenberg family. It's just me today because, as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about everything postpartum and how it's affected me. Yeah, so as you know, we are, well, as you maybe don't know because maybe you're new here, I'm Hayley. I'm married to my wife Katja. I'm English, she is German, and we both currently live in Hamburg, Germany. We have a daughter called Emmy, who we conceived by doing IUI with donor sperm. And yeah, we're a lesbian couple, and this channel was basically created to talk about everything or show everything during our TTC journey with our IUIs, pregnancy, labour, giving birth, whatever, and now here we are, postpartum. So now that Emmy is currently sleeping, she's having a nap. It's like, what time is it? It's 11:15 in the morning. She's on her second nap of the day, and I just thought I would take this time to talk about everything postpartum. So let's go, let's do it. My hand's not long enough to reach. So the first thing I want to talk about is the topic which I'm least wanting to talk about, and that is weight gain. If you don't want to hear about weight gain, you don't want to hear about numbers, you find it triggering or whatever, then please skip this part and move on to the next part, because I know that it can be triggering for some people. Also for me, it is also a bit triggering for me, but of course it's postpartum video, so I'm just going to talk about it. So in the beginning of my pregnancy, I was like 59 kilo. During pregnancy, I got up to, what was it, like 78, 79 kilo. So I did gain quite a lot of weight throughout my pregnancy. 2 weeks or a week after Emmy was born, I was back down to 69 kilo. And I've since gone up to 71 kilo, and I don't know why, because all I've done is like, well, I have had some cheat days, but I mean, like, in general, I've been eating healthy, I've been working out, not really working out, but like doing stretching and a bit of yoga. But yeah, my weight gain seems to have just like gone up and just stayed at 71 kilo, and I cannot shift it. I don't know why. I think maybe it's something to do with my metabolism, or I don't know. I read a few articles online, and it does say that if you're breastfeeding, your body can hold on to some fat stores, and it's hard to lose the weight, especially if you have kind of a hard time producing milk, or like don't produce loads of milk, if you get what I mean. So like, I produce enough milk for Emmy. She's at a good weight, she's healthy, and my milk does come, but I wouldn't say that it's been easy for that to happen. And I'm wondering if the articles that I've read online are true and your body does hold on to fat, if that's the case. Some people did message me on my Instagram to say that they had the same situation and they didn't actually lose weight until they stopped breastfeeding. So maybe that's the case for me, who knows. I'm not ready to give up breastfeeding, and certainly not going to do that just so I lose some weight. So if I'm 71 kilos for the next year, 2 years, 3 years, however long I'm going to continue breastfeeding for, then that's it. I'll just have to buy some bigger clothes. Speaking about clothes, I currently do not fit into anything that I fitted into before pregnancy, so I've had to buy some new clothes online, including this dress. I think I went up like 3 or 4 dress sizes, something like this, mainly also because my boobs have grown ginormous. That is one of the big changes that has happened to my body, is my bosoms are massive. Another thing what other changes have happened? Yeah, I can't fit into my jeans because my hips seem to have gone also like boom. And yeah, that's it. My belly is also, you know, obviously wider, still going down. But I think my uterus is back down to normal now. I think it's generally just the leftover fat, you know. But yeah, body changes, just in general, I'm just bigger all around. But it's okay, I'm fine with it. Of course, there are days where I'm not fine with it, and I do sit and cry in front of the mirror and cry to my wife and say I have nothing to wear, and just not feeling generally comfortable. So I won't lie and say that I'm all happy and positive about it, but let's just say that I'm okay with it, and that's it. It's okay. It's okay just to be okay. I don't need to be overly happy about it, do I? Anyways, I'm going to insert a little video of how my body currently looks now. Maybe here. And yeah, so that's my body now. I did fake tan yesterday, so I do look a bit streaky and orange in that video, in case you're wondering. So yeah, that's it, weight gain, done. Move on. So other body changes I have noticed would be hair loss, and not hair loss on my head. I've actually lost hair down there. I know it sounds real weird to say, but I've actually like, I lost hair down there. Like it all just went away. And if you're wondering what down there is, I think, I'm not gonna, it's my vagina. I lost weight. I lost weight. I didn't lose weight. Well, I did lose weight down there. But I lost hair down there. Like it's all gone. Like it's so weird. Everybody says that you lose your hair on your head, but I've not noticed it losing it from my head. But down there, my legs are still hairy, my armpits are still hairy, everything's still hairy, but down there it's completely gone. I don't know. It's totally weird. I'm not complaining about it. I mean, it saves me a lot of time. So yeah, that's one big change. Another, I can't believe I'm telling the internet that I've lost all the hair on my fanny. Anyways. Obviously my body is adjusting to not being pregnant no more, like not having the bump there anymore. So of course like my weight distribution has been a bit off, like my balance and stuff. Trying to get that back through doing my Pilates, what I do every day, or if not every other day. And I've noticed that my skin has been a bit dry, a bit drier. My hair's also been a bit dry. Yeah, and I've had these like night sweats. So I think it's quite common in pregnancy to have like, or after pregnancy, sorry, to have like night sweats. And this I've been having quite a lot, like waking up totally drenched. This has not been fun at all. Especially like during the night when you're breastfeeding and you're just absolutely soaking wet through. And obviously Emma's crying, so I need to get her on the boobie quite quickly, and I'm just covered in sweat. That's not been very nice, not for either of us really, but yeah, it's getting less and less. So bleeding, I stopped bleeding finally, God sake. I was bleeding for quite a while actually. I think around about the 2-month mark I stopped bleeding, so about like 8-9 weeks I finally stopped bleeding, of course with then a little bit of spotting, and then it totally went away, and I had what I thought was like a period. I'm not sure, I still don't know if it was a period or not. I think it was a period. It was like 4 days of like light bleeding, but it was weird. It was not like a normal period. I don't know how to really explain it, but it was It was just weird. I had cramps, so I'm guessing it was a period. I know they say like some people don't get the periods while they're breastfeeding. I'm obviously just one of those unlucky ones. If it was a period and I got my period back so soon, it didn't bother me. I mean, because I was bleeding so long, it was like not really that bothering. It was more just like shocking to think it's back already. Why me? Why is it back already? But of course we just deal with it, and I will see if it comes back again. Then I know for sure it was my period. My stitches down there also took a very long time to heal. They are now 100% healed. Hallelujah. I can currently sit down and, you know, be normal. I don't need to wear massive knickers anymore. I can wear my normal pants that I used to wear. One of the main struggles I think for me postpartum has been the back pain which I've had throughout pregnancy. I had really bad tailbone pain, so I went to the doctors and I had an MRI scan, and it's come back that I have this thing called bone marrow edema, which is basically like fluid in the bone marrow, and it can happen during pregnancy from the weight that you're carrying, and also from stress, if you've stressed your body, which I think I did because I was dancing up until like when was it? Just before the third trimester. I was still doing my dancing, teaching my dance classes and so I think that really played a big part in making that worse. And now I must say that it's really bad. It is really, really bad. It gets worse throughout the day, and especially during the night when I have to pick Emmy up. Well, I pick her up through the day as well, but I mean during the night I feel it more, I think, because I'm tired, and she feels more heavy, like heavier, so really does hurt. I mean, right now today it's feeling a little bit better, but there are days when I physically cannot walk. So that's a bit of a concern because I am a professional dancer and I do want to get back into my business pretty soon. And I can't because I've got this bone marrow edema, which they did tell me it's not going to be forever. It will go away, but it will take some time. And it is the most painful thing in the world. It's like sometimes I'm walking and I just like my back just like has a little nerve attack or something, and it really hurts. So yeah, that's not fun. And of course I cannot work out the way I want to. I cannot go back into my cardio as much as I want to. So that's why I'm just focusing on Pilates to try and strengthen everything up around it. But yeah, bone marrow edema. If any of you are watching this and have had this in other areas, or have had this during pregnancy or after pregnancy, please write to me and let me know what you did or are doing to help it and make it go away, because the sooner this goes away for me, the better. I just want to get on with my life and focus on the future. Tiredness. I'm very, very tired. Of course, with a new baby, it is tiring, especially during the early weeks, because she's waking up more often for feeding. I'm just, obviously, I don't know, like, not obviously, but I'm anxious as well. So some nights, even if she is sleeping, I'm laid there not asleep because I'm thinking lots of crazy things and going over the days in my head and going over things that I can do to be better, stressing that I'm not a good mom, just all these things, like checking if she's still breathing. Like, I am generally quite an anxious person, and I think the labour which I had did not help that at all. Like, I have definitely some high anxiety levels thinking back to that, and of course some birth trauma that I do need to address and maybe see somebody about. But yeah, breastfeeding. Oh my god, I forgot about breastfeeding. Breastfeeding in the beginning, can I just say, was the hardest thing ever for me, because although it was easy in the terms of that Emmy was latching and stuff like this, it definitely got harder because she was constantly falling asleep on the boob. And then it got a bit easier because then I started to produce more milk. And then it got harder again because she then was choking on the milk all the time. And I didn't know what to do. And then of course, then it got harder again because it was just like constantly like not sleeping and Katya not helping. And then it got easier because we bought a pump, and then I was pumping, so then it got easier. And right now it's just easy. Like my boobs was never really that sore or anything like that. She always had a good latch, and I never had any really nipple problems. But no, it's just been like this. Breastfeeding's been like this. It's been like a wave, and I'm absolutely loving it. I never thought I would be this person to love breastfeeding. Like, I was always like, oh well, we'll just give her the bottle because, you know, I want to have a bottle of wine or something. I know I can have a glass or two of wine if I want to. So far I haven't. I can't believe it. I've gone like over a year without a drink. Not that I need to drink, it's nice to have a glass of wine. I just haven't. But I never knew that I would just love breastfeeding so much. Now I do pump occasionally, and Katya will give her a bottle like in the morning to give me a bit of time to sleep, which is amazing. But there was times where in the beginning we had to give her formula, and I was not too comfortable with that in a weird way. Not that formula is anything bad, because I always said that, you know, a fed baby is a good baby, is a healthy baby. So I wasn't so bothered, but it was more just the fact that I felt like I couldn't do something. I wasn't able to give her enough, and that feeling was just, for me, really hard to overcome. So yeah, I think generally people don't like to say that. I think generally people like to say like, oh, you know, it's fine, breastfeeding or not, it's okay. And I think also they say that to not upset the people who cannot breastfeed, because this is also like really sad for them. I know some people don't care about it, and I'm sorry if this offends people what I'm saying now, but it's true, it's what I think. But for me personally, I've just really taken to it, and I don't know why, because I didn't think I was that type of a person to love it so much. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm just gonna stop the video now because I'm 20 minutes in and I'm trying to sit here and think about what I'm gonna say next, and I cannot for the life of me think about anything I'm gonna say next. The only thing I will say is, obviously because of all these body changes, because of my weight gain, because of my my fanny hair disappearing, because of the tiredness and because of the stress and just the changes in life, I have noticed that I have been enjoying baths more. Sorry, baths. I cannot say it posh because I'm from Hull, Yorkshire, so I say bath. I never liked to have baths before pregnancy, and now I absolutely love baths, and I think the reason is because it's my time to chill out and just relax while Katya takes care of Emmy. It gives me a little breakaway. Of course not for too long because I miss her if I'm away too long. But no, I really love to have baths, and I have been, I don't know if you can tell, I'm a bit streaky, fake tanning, just to make myself feel a bit better, really. And I think that's important postpartum, is just to pamper yourself a little bit and to take the time to paint your nails or to shave your legs, you know, simple things like that. just to make you feel a bit better, because I know it is quite draining. Of course, the hormones are all coming out of your body, so yeah, I would just say a bit of advice which has helped me, especially with my anxiety and stuff like this, is just to take care of yourself, look after yourself. And yeah, it doesn't mean to say like put makeup on every day or make your outer appearance look a certain way or whatever. For me, this helps me a lot. Maybe it's just taking a walk for yourself, or doing some yoga, or I don't know, eat something that you like, eat a pizza, for example. Anyways, I'm babbling, that's it. Thank you for watching, and Emmy has just woken up. Talk about good timing. So I have to go. I will say auf Wiedersehen, and hopefully the next video will not be as rushed as this. But yeah, thank you. I've got to go feed little madam. Bye. Thank you for watching. Tschüss.